Yeah. This is a Gimme 5 show with Jay Walker and Tiffany. Yeah. You gon' have to give me 5 fingers on it right now. Wait until they see the strength and hear the win. This Black College Live, I'ma need 5 on it. If they put overtime on it, lights out.
What's good, everybody? Look, the state of Alabama is popping. 3 homecomings in the state, but none bigger than here at Alabama A&M. They play host to Jackson State. Jay Walker, Tiffany Greene, welcome in to Black College Live from Huntsville, Alabama. First time on the hill for me, Jay, and Rookie. I'm loving it so far.
Rookie, and you picked the right time to come. It's homecoming. Y'all know something about homecoming around here? You know, I come from Howard University where we homecoming better than anybody else out there.
So you say.
But outside of the homecoming, you know, the football person in me, what a week for Black college football. All eyes on the state of Alabama. Jackson State, highly ranked team. Alabama A&M, highly ranked team. So you know what we'll do? How about this? Let's get right to it. The 5 things you need to know about Alabama A&M since you first got here. We're in Normal, Alabama. They're not in Huntsville, Alabama. This is Normal, Alabama, where the campus is located here. Also, I think when I think of Huntsville and this area, they share it with Oakwood College. You ever heard of Oakwood College? That's where Take 6 went to school, Brian McKnight went to school, another HBCU here in Alabama. Number 3, legendary football players here. You're talking about John Stallworth, talking about Joe Patton. You're talking about Henry Ballard. You're talking about Robert Mathis. You're talking about some legendary football players that have played football here at this school here, Alabama, and I give it up. And I got to say this. Number 2, Ruben Studdard. How many schools have an American Idol? Y'all got an American Idol that went here. That's saying something. And tell me if I'm right or wrong. Y'all call this the Hill around here? So we're on the Hill. It's not quite making it on the list, on the bubble. They got the thing called Space Camp here. And then they say they like to hang out at Bridge Street. I'm going to find out after the game about Bridge Street.
All right, Jay, let me tip in with my 2 cents because you had the NPHC Yard Fest yesterday as part of homecoming weekend. How about every sunny Wednesday as well? Come on. I just hipped you to a little something. That's what goes on around campus. See, shout out to my cousin Miles McCoy, who's
every sunny Wednesday.
Every sunny Wednesday. So every time there's a sunny Wednesday, they hang out, they market, they
hill.
show. Yeah, on the hill.
Okay.
Yeah, just giving you a little something, something. So we talked about the importance of this game. Obviously, a lot of implications within the SWAC East. When you take a look at the standings, Jackson State currently atop Alabama A&M and Alabama State, along with Florida A&M, in a 3-way tie for second place. But everybody chasing the Tigers.
Yeah, so surprising. Give Florida A&M impressive victory over Alabama State to give them their first loss in conference. Alabama A&M, they were the number 1 ranked team in HBCU, but they slipped up at Grambling. And right now, Jackson State controls their own destiny because they have no losses over in the East.
And we have been so impressed with Prairie View A&M over in the West. We talked about how Alcorn State was added to that. They're undefeated along with Southern, but Prairie View A&M leads the pack.
Yeah, they're playing probably the best football. I mean, consistently throughout the year, Jackson State is highly ranked up there, but Prairie View has been good. They can score points, and they, like Jackson State, they decide to start playing defense. But watch out for Alcorn. Everybody tried to bury him. In order to be the man, you got to beat the man, and Alcorn's still undefeated.
Meanwhile, Alcorn hosting Grambling State this weekend for their homecoming, so you know the reservation is about to be popping as well. As we take a look at some of the key matchups for today, we lead right into the Tigers and Braves. Noah Bodden, a very impressive performance against Alabama A&M, and they will go against the trigger man, Felix Harper.
Yeah, they got a quarterback. You know, they're excited about that. Bodden, the freshman, I don't know how far a freshman can take you to a championship. It's been done before, but they're very excited about him. Can we give a shout out to America's Black College? Impressive victory. Shutout victory, Howard over Morgan State last night on Thursday Night Football. We'll see what that leads to. The Bison have won 2 games in a row. But when you talk about Grambling and Alcorn, I think that Grambling, they're showing up right when everybody had them for gone, and they've always given Alcorn trouble. Alcorn would tell you that, so that's a tough one. And Florida A&M, as impressive as they look against Alabama State, well, they and South Carolina State go way back.
Yeah.
Old MEAC matchup. They go way back. We will see what they can do because now this is the South Carolina State squad that scores a lot of points. They have a lot of offense.
behind Corey Fields, their quarterback, the guy who they feel like can take them there. The preseason ranked #1 team in the MEAC, so that should also be an interesting ball game as well. Well, guess what? Let's talk about MEAC and some of the stars that we have seen throughout conference play in this regular season thus far. Jawan Carter, look, he has become a regular on this program given the fact that he continues to perform week in and week out. Jawan Carter, 368 yards, 5 total touchdowns, and Dawson Odoms has this Spartan team playing like they're going to capture that MEAC championship.
Black College Live is brought to you in part by the Cricket Celebration Bowl.
This is where the formula ends and the magic begins. We take the mold, shake the mold, and break the mold. From late nights in the gym to later nights in the library, we grind. Because if you think greatness is a game, think again. Here, nothing shines unless we all do.
Brandon lights up the court every game. Soon, he'll do it as an electrical engineer. Jordan specializes in logistics and supply chain management, on and off the field. Ashley's been schooling players at the net and student teaching in the classroom. Alabama A&M, 4 years of artistic, academic, and athletic discovery. We deliver the full university experience. Alabama A&M University. Start here. Go anywhere.
This one's for every sports fan who just spent the entire game explaining to someone the entire game. You've compromised enough. Pepsi Zero Sugar.
You're watching Black College Live with Tiffany, Greene, and Jay Walker.
Jackson State University, established in 1877, better than 7,100 students. A number of great people have come through that institution. 2-time Grammy Award-winning singer Cassandra Wilson. How about music mogul Cortez Bryant? He's back on campus to teach careers in music. Walter Payton, one of 4 Hall of Famers to go along with Carlton Reeves as well. Changing lives, challenging minds, you swap that back and forth, you all understand. I love. That's what you hear all the time when you're talking about Jackson State as head coach Deion Sanders, known as Coach Prime. He's had a few thoughts about his team this week. The #1 defense going against the top-ranked offense in the SWAC should be a good one, but how's that defense going to fare against the Bulldogs?
Well, you got to put pressure on the quarterback and make him become accurate. He has to be accurate. You know how we do it. We go on. We play football. We go at you. Ain't no sugarcoat nothing. You know we coming. And they got to make those necessary adjustments. And offensively, we got to do what we're capable of doing. We have not lived up to our capability or expectations as of yet. Like we're horrible. We can't run the football right now, and we're trying to figure out that problem so we could enhance that. We're not doing well running the ball. That's the attitude. That's the attitude with the front line, and we've been on their butts about that particular attitude. Hopefully, we addressed it in the bye week. We're addressing it this week at practice, and we hope to do much better than we've shown thus far.
We'll see how that running game fares later today. Meanwhile, you talk about 2 terrific coaches. Coach Prime, one of them. He's been trading words this week with Coach Connell Maynor, the head coach of Alabama A&M, 2 of the greatest entertainers in black college football right now. Our Jay Walker is standing by with them.
All right, Coach. Now, all week, this is the build-up. And I said it on the show, College Football Live. If big personality, Coach Prime. But one person that has a bigger personality than Prime is your big head. But you got that there. But talk about what's it been like for Alabama A&M and you all, and how do you get rid of all the distractions and focus on the game?
It's tough. It's tough. You know, we're looking forward to this game all year. You know, whether the players admit it or not, we circle this game on the schedule because it's homecoming. And homecoming brings a lot of distractions. So we got to try to stay away from that and let everybody else, the alumni, family, and all those guys, you guys, enjoy homecoming. But what everybody wants is a homecoming win to send it off right. So our job is to be prepared and play well today and send everybody home with the W.
What are going to be the keys for you all to come out victorious for homecoming?
Number one, offense, we got to take care of the football.
Got to score.
We got to score, but we got to take care of the football, not turn it over, because we didn't turn it over 15 times in 4 football games, 6 last week. So if we don't turn the football over, we got a great chance to win. Defensively, we got to stop their running game like everybody else, make them one-dimensional, and then we can pin our ears back and get out of them.
You guys won the SWAC in the spring. How difficult has it been for you all to be the hunted right now, and try to defend your championship here in the fall?
Well, it's always difficult when you're on top and everybody's coming after you. You get their best. They're gonna watch more film. They're gonna work harder. They're gonna lift more weights. They're gonna be prepared. They're gonna focus. And we know that. We understand that. And we like where we are. We like it. We just got to match the intensity and take it to another level.
If you win today, are you gonna give us a little flair? Is it too early for a little flair?
Hey, it ain't too early for the flair because.
Hey, do y'all want the flair? Do the fans want the flair? Y'all want the Carlisle flair? You want the flair?
Hey.
What you got?
This for the nature boy and the fans. They want to know what's cold in all of this. I'm a Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, limousine riding, jet flying, kiss stealing son of a gun. Whether you like it or not, you best learn to love it. It's the best thing going today. Hey, and for all of y'all Nature Boy fans, the Nature Boy will be here today. He gonna flip the coin.
No way.
The real Nature Boy will be here today.
Oh man, let's go.
It's showtime in Huntsville.
That's all right. Well, we know what Alabama A&M thinks, but now it's time for our Cricket Celebration Bowl power ranking. Starting off, the number 5 team. You just heard from the coach. They were number 1 a week ago. Alabama A&M at 5. Number 4, Florida A&M. After an impressive performance over A&M's rival, Alabama State, Willie Simmons got them on the right path. 3, Norfolk State. I told y'all 2 weeks ago, watch out for Norfolk. They're playing some good football. Number 2, Prairie View A&M. They're looking good as well. And the number 1 team, and coach is looking at me crazy, don't look at me, y'all got a chance to do something about it, is Jackson State University. The Fighting Primes are number 1 on the bubble, all corn, and Southern University. I said it. That's my Give Me 5 power rankings. Coach, you want to do something about it?
Yeah, I'm going to do
something about it.
Do Alabama and Clemson drop 5 spots when they go from number 1? Okay, that's all right.
We'll settle this on the field. Tiff, you take it from me. I can't deal with this no more. That's my man.
Well, let me tell you something. Coach Maynor is probably not going to want to hear about Noah Bodden anymore, given the fact that the Grambling State quarterback balled out against them last week. He was able to go 16 of 34 for 194 yards, but 3 touchdowns as the Tigers pulled off the big victory over the Bulldogs to hand them their first conference loss of the season. And how about Syvian Wilkerson out of Delaware State? Well, he did his thing as well. On the ground, 169 yards, also capped off with a rushing touchdown as well. Those are your HBCU notables this week.
This is where the formula ends and the magic begins. We take the mold, shake the mold, and break the mold. From late nights in the gym to later nights in the library. We grind, because if you think greatness is a game, think again. Here, nothing shines unless we all do.
Brandon lights up the court every game. Soon, he'll do it as an electrical engineer. Jordan specializes in logistics and supply chain management, on and off the field. Ashley's been schooling players at the net and student teaching in the classroom. Alabama A&M, 4 years of artistic, academic, and athletic discovery. We deliver the full university experience. Alabama A&M University. Start here. Go anywhere.
You fired up the grill for 1 hot dog? Seriously? Hot dogs, better with Pepsi.
All right, we are on the campus of Alabama A&M. We told you a little bit about it before and how great this institution is, established in 1875. 6,000 students strong. Service and sovereignty is their motto. And look, Gerald Morris Clark, Olympic gold medalist, came through here. We told you about some of the great football legends and Reuben Sutter. How about Vivian Malone Jones, one of the first two African Americans students to enroll at the University of Alabama? And now the 12th president named here. He starts in January, Dr. Daniel K. Wims. He joins us now. And Dr. Wims, delighted to have you with us. You know the HBCU experience well, having attended Fort Valley State, but now you are the leader, incoming president of Alabama A&M. What's that mean to you?
Oh, it means a lot. I've been serving in this community, the HBCU and 1890 land grant community, for almost 3 decades. And so there's been a lot that's been invested in me in preparation for this opportunity. And so I have an obligation to make sure that I'm not only diligent, but that we are responsible and ensure that our institution continues to grow and our programs are enhanced and we're able to bring the best and the brightest students here and some of the best athletes as well.
Well, Dr. Wims, I know that we can't hold you long given the fact that this is homecoming. So you're experiencing it for the first time on the Hill. How does it feel to you so far? How have you taken in some of the events this week?
Well, I'm not experiencing it for the first time. I've been here for 12 years almost as provost and vice president for academic affairs and research. And so this is certainly one of the better homecomings in the country, if not the best. We don't like to brag, but we're very, very happy that some of our alums were able to come back this year after the pandemic and to enjoy the atmosphere here. And we welcome our competitors from Jackson State. We want to be very hospitable to them, but we want to send them back with a big package with an L on it.
All right, you heard it from the incoming president, Dr. Daniel K. Wims. Now, Jay, of course, he's got a great head coach in Connell Maynor. You talked to him before, but hip us to some of those great legends that played here as well.
Absolutely, Tiff. When you talk about some great things at Alabama A&M in terms of football players, gets no bigger than the legendary John Stallworth, wide receiver at Alabama A&M. Let's see what NFL Films had to say about this HBCU legend.
Introducing the Pittsburgh Steelers at wide receiver, number 82, John Stallworth.
In a career that spanned 14 seasons, perhaps no other wide receiver epitomized the beauty and elegance that is pro football like John Stallworth. With his trademark sprinter stride and effortless style, Stallworth electrified Pittsburgh fans during the 1970s, a time when they won 4 Super Bowls. A 4th-round draft pick out of Alabama A&M, Stallworth became a starter in just his 2nd season and immediately became one of Terry Bradshaw's favorite targets. Together with Lynn Swann, the 6-foot 2-inch pass catcher helped create one of the most dynamic receiving tandems in history. Yet despite holding virtually all of Pittsburgh's receiving records, John Stallworth will be remembered as a big game performer.
Bradshaw hesitates and then throws deep for Stallworth in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! Johnny Stallworth caught it between 2 Dallas Cowboys.
Stallworth's finest hour came in Super Bowl 14.
Bradshaw pumping, firing downfield. There goes Stallworth. He pulls it in at the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5, and it's a touchdown for Pittsburgh on the bomb to Stallworth.
With the game still in jeopardy, Stallworth saved his best performance for last.
He throws long down the center of the field for Stallworth. He's got it to 25.
Stallworth's amazing acrobatic grab late in the 4th quarter sealed the win for Pittsburgh and left awestruck football fans with an enduring image of his athletic greatness.
Pro Football Hall of Famer John Stallworth. What all did he do? Well, he played 14 seasons in the NFL, all with the Pittsburgh Steelers, 537 receptions, over 8,700 receiving yards, 63 touchdowns, 4 Super Bowl wins. Oh, you can talk about Lynn Swan, but everybody in the HBCU world knows it was all about John Stallworth. Well, we got a great show going on here. And before we get to the D block, what do we got going on? Oh, yeah, on the other side, it'll be time for the chef's picks. I can smell it. I'm ready to taste it. We'll see who he predicts will win this game in this classic SWAC matchup. Black College Live is brought to you in part by the Cricket Celebration Bowl.
This is where the formula ends and the magic begins. We take the mold, shake the mold, and break the mold. From late nights in the gym to later nights in the library, we grind. Because if you think greatness is a game, think again. Here, nothing shines unless we all do.
When was the last time you experienced something different? Dig in to support Black-owned restaurants.
Brandon lights up the court every game. Soon, he'll do it as an electrical engineer. Jordan specializes in logistics and supply chain management, on and off the field. Ashley's been schooling players at the net and student teaching in the classroom. Alabama A&M, 4 years of artistic, academic, and athletic discovery. We deliver the full university experience. Alabama A&M University. Start here. Go anywhere.
You're watching Black College Live with Tiffany Greene and Jay Walker.
One time for the brothers of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity
The pretty boys.
Incorporated.
The pretty
Our
boys.
Greek of the week, founded in 1911 on the campus of Indiana University. Achievement in every field of human endeavor. In addition to my husband, Aaron Berry, how about Penny Hardaway, Johnny Cochran, Ralph Abernathy, Gail Sayers, all members.
My godfather, John Jenkins, and then my buddy Ray Nix, my golf buddy, my little beat-up boy that I play golf with. He's a big-time noob.
We got to get all the shout-outs in. Coach Chef is a member of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated as well. But how about Gamma Phi, known as Phi House, on campus? What's up, fellas? How y'all doing? Are the noobs in the house?
Hey, come on. Go ahead.
Now, Jay, they like to say the yo. Okay, that's how they say yo, and they throw up.
I thought it was yo baby, yo baby, yo.
No, it's
the
just,
pretty
it's
boy,
just
yo.
Okay. But you see how the shimmy has evolved,
Show me
right?
the
So
shimmy.
it was like,
I saw you try to shimmy.
you know, like here, and then they started going all like, they put
trying
that
to get you
extra
got
into
rhythm.
it.
Okay,
So that's that
okay,
2020 something version. All right, so yes. We have highlighted all the beautiful things about the HBCU experience, but we got to talk football.
It's a game.
Yeah, it's a great game, okay? You got number one offense in Alabama A&M, number one defense in Jackson State, but two premier quarterbacks. The current king of the SWAC right now is Aquil Glass versus the future in Jackson State, Shedeur Sanders.
Aquil Glass is playing like the NFL prospect that he is. Talking about 1,500 yards passing. He's got 14 touchdowns. Has to protect the football a little bit more. Got humbled a little bit versus Grambling State, which I think is scary because he's going to come out throwing missiles tonight. And Shedeur Sanders proved He's more than just Coach Prime's son. He's a real deal. He will be an NFL prospect as well. Just a freshman, the future's bright. He does not turn the football over. What a matchup this could be. But it's all going to come down to who gets the best quarterback play.
And it's all going to come down, of course, to who wins the game. We can't pick it. However, Coach Chef, he's got the smoke coming from the grill. What's going on, Coach Chef? We got a little array of, what was it?
He brought us dessert.
Dessert, okay, cheesecake.
Tennessee.
Woo, all right. And in addition to the ribs. All right, so Coach Chef Martin, give us your take. Now, Jay, he's got an interesting background. Okay, so where'd you go to school?
Tuskegee University.
Okay, you were in the coaching ranks, so where'd you coach?
Alabama A&M
All right. Now,
and what fraternities you pledge?
Kappa Alpha Psi.
So this is like your show, pretty much.
Absolutely.
Oh, well, that's like
I
going to be the
should've been on
boringest
stage
prediction I've ever seen. But
This
for
is
the
like
for the
Coach
right
Jeff's
pick of the week, I want to know,
homecoming.
you think you're smarter than me? I've got Jackson
I know
State
I am.
as the number 1 team in the country. I got Alabama A&M as number 5. Who is he going with?
I'm 4-0, but I'm going with the Rydell pick with Alabama. It's hard to beat the Bulldogs. It's hard to beat the Bulldogs.
They'll play it out on the field.
Alabama A&M.
Hey, we have had a great time on the Hill for Black College
Connect
Live.
the sausage, I love you.
For Coach Chef Jay Martin, our Jay Walker, I'm Tiffany Greene. We out.
Yeah. This is a Gimme 5 show with Jay Walker and Tiffany. Yeah. You gon' have to give me 5 fingers on it right now. Wait until they see the strength and hear the win. It's Black College Live, I'ma need 5 on it. If they put overtime on it, lights out.